I am absolutely disgusted. I am absolutely disgusted. I am absolutely disgusted by the actions of Luis Pig Campos. Marco Verratti, a club legend. When Luis Campos treated or had some treatment of any player previously bad, it was mostly for, just random players or even Lionel Messi. But now it's Marco Verratti, a player that has been at this club since I started supporting the club. Marco was here, and Marco is still here. And throughout this time, he's always put up masterclass performances. And last season, after the World Cup, he had a dip. I mean, we gotta be honest about it. He had a dip. But Messi also had a dip. Mbappe had a dip. Everybody had a dip. But now we're looking to sell Marco Verratti. Hilal are bidding 30 million, and I've heard Paris Saint-Germain might close the deal at 60 million or perhaps even 45 million, which may be one of the most stupidest decisions this club has ever made. One of the stupidest decisions this club has ever made. We've already made some midfield signings this season in Cherendor, Manuel Ugarte, and even Kang In Lee. But Marco Verratti is still the only tempo decider, still the only technical 8 this club has, and one of the few in the world. And Paris Saint-Germain are willing to let go of him for only 45 million. When a bum like Bellingham is going for over 100, Tchouameni over 100, and Declan Rice over 100. So tell me, how is Luis Campos going to replace Marco Verratti with that amount? We're already looking for an elite midfielder in Bernardo Silva to add into the midfield. If we lose Marco Verratti, then we need 2 elite midfielders who are not available in the market at the moment. Obviously, Bellingham left, Declan Rice left, even Milinkovic-Savic left. Barella is valued at 120. Bernardo is untransferable. Bruno Guimaraes would be too expensive. And I've even heard some links that we're looking at Moises Caicedo from Brighton, who is not that kind of player. What is Luis Campos doing? Please, Nasser, please stop this transfer. First of all, for the respect of Marco Verratti. This guy has been disrespected by the disgusting ultras and now by our sporting director for absolutely no reason. He's never said anything negative about this club. Has he made mistakes? Yes, he made 2 important mistakes last season, but he doesn't deserve any kind of hatred for that. He hasn't said anything bad, but he's still being disrespected. Marco Verratti, everybody loves him in the Paris Saint-Germain fan base. Everybody. And for those who don't, I mean, are you even a PSG fan? Because Marco Verratti, there isn't a single reason to dislike him. He's extended. He's rejected Barca in 2017. And now he's getting this amount of disrespect. Please tell me, Luis Campos, who are you going to replace him with? You haven't even signed Bernardo Silva, but you're looking to sell Marco Verratti. Are you absolutely stupid? Or I don't know what you are. Please, please, take a moment and just hope that this transfer window ends with Marco Verratti being a Paris Saint-Germain player. Please, I just hope. I just pray, because at the moment, it looks very intense. Because Marco Verratti, according to reports, has been wanting to leave Paris Saint-Germain for a long time. For a couple of weeks now. I guess ever since the Ultras started talking about him and his parents and so on. Please, stop this Marco disrespect. Please. I hope he doesn't leave. Please. This is a message. Please. Marco Verratti, if you watch this video, I love you. What you have done for this club is amazing. And what you will continue doing for this club if you stay will be amazing. Marco Verratti, you've only played 30 minutes so far in pre-season. But still, those 30 minutes have been by far the best midfield qualities I've seen this season. Please, Paris Saint-Germain. And you know what? I'm going to even look at Luis Campos' perspective. All right, you want to move on, Verratti? You know what? You can even think about doing that next summer. Because this season, we'll see Warren Zaire-Emery. We'll see Vitinha in his second season. We'll see Cherendor. And we may see a new midfield signing. And next season, maybe there are some players that we will be able to buy. Maybe it will be easier to buy Bernardo Silva next summer, or another player pops up, or Vitinha and Warren Zaire improve at such a high rate that Verratti's value at the club loses itself. But that's next summer. And I'm looking at your disgusting perspective at the moment. I would not even think about selling Verratti next season, but that would be a smarter decision than selling him now. That's been it. Let me know in the comments down below. How do you guys feel about our club legend being disrespected like this? It's absolutely disgusting. And Lucho, please have your say on this. Have your take. I know you haven't been wanting to talk about the Mbappe situation because it's out of our hands. It's out of PSG's hands. It's out of your hands. But Marco Verratti, you can step in, veto the decision, and say, Luis Campos, stop. Because what you're doing is not good. It's absolutely not good. We saw Leonardo did the same with Thiago Silva and Edinson Cavani. He wanted to remove the most liked personalities by the fan base and by his teammates so that you get more power inside of that locker room. You disgusting rat. You and Mbappe, leave this club. Because Luis Campos, as a sporting director, transfers you have done is good. But some issues, because Marco Verratti is really not about transfers. It's a political decision. You've been wanting him out for a long time. You've been outing Neymar. You want all the players that have been here for a long time out. So you have a new squad that you have full power of. Signings that you have signed. Agents that you have negotiated with. I've even heard reports that he doesn't like the agents of Marco Verratti and Donnarumma. So it's a political decision. It's not even a sporting decision. So everybody that is agreeing with Luis Campos here, you just gotta know, this has nothing to do with football. It's all about politics. Well, that's been it from your boy PSGINT. And as usual, allez Paris.